Right, hey guys, I was really late today, very, very late. There was a bit of like network challenges, and also I believe that today there was many things that I didn't plan to do, but out of emergency sake and due to the fate of, I can just say the world or the globe of internet, I did not get access to mine today, as I'm very late. Apologies for that. So, Ziabu, can you hear me? Are you still with us, Ziabu? Ziabu, are you still with us? Interesting. So, anyway, I asked to just make this like a possibility because leading this live was not going to be a good way, especially the podcast. But I'm very, also my deepest sincere apologies with all panelists who did not make it in time for this. And we knew time, but I was one too late. Very apologies for that. But I hope everyone can hear me and hear our dear friends here today, our guest, who is Zia Islam, who will talk about Zia Foundation, the Rohingya refugee camp. So, Zia, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Great. So, Ziabu, over to you. Can you tell me your name and Zia Foundation, what Zia Foundation is all about?
Ah, my name is Ziaul Islam, and Zia Foundation is a community lead organization in school. This is the complete community lead school, and the access Zia Foundation is the education of refugee children, and without the help of the father, now we are the first in the many places. So we don't get any trouble and any organization, better organization. Because know the children the face in many difficulties because of they have limited access and the children know have not have the school material like everything they can because of that they have the many courts education we don't have the many free education because we are facing the including we can able to provide the teacher honorariums and because we are not able to get any support in the organization. We are the condition is always stand with the Rohingya students and the condition is the one always support the education of Rohingya children.
All right. Now tell me also about what's really happening in Rohingya. I heard of the recent floods and child trafficking as well as humanitization of refugee rights and human rights in that camp. Could you
Mm.
explain more further on this?
Because uh,
Explain further on the floods, the recent floods that hit Rohingya refugee camp. How were they and how did they impact the loss of lives as well as the destruction of homes and many more crises in the refugee camp? Zia, are you still with us, Zia? Zia, are you still with us, Zia?
Yes.
Zia, yeah, could you talk about the floods that happened in Virginia?
I am not heard perfectly this.
I'm saying just could you explain more on the floods that happened at Rohingya, the floods, the recent floods?
Mhm. Yeah, but
Okay, so I think it's facing a lot of challenges today. And the problem today is that we started to many countries do not have flexible, do not make it to that. We're here all the time, but I just want to say. Anyway, station in Fort Bazar, escalating 𝘠𝘩𝘕 crisis. Or Zia Islam, are you with us? Are you now hearing us?
hello.
Can you hear us, Jabu? Can you hear us? Jabu, can you hear us?
Children are leaving here because of
Yeah. So on just as we have president. So Zia, can you talk to us about what really is happening there here for India? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So as I said earlier, most of the people did not join because we started the podcast very late. This live session was the first ever that we started very late. And I did not know the fact that if I postponed it today, and most of the people have really registered attended, it could have been the worst scenario ever. But firstly, I would like to say they are both joining us. I believe that we have met the challenges and cannot join us again. But Zia Foundation, the one we're talking about, is focused on promoting education for the Rohingya school, which is established in the Rohingya refugee camp. So I believe that what you want to talk about, or what you wanted to talk to us about, was and how Rohingya is leading or progressing due to the Zia Foundation. And apart from that, we can also talk more or expand further on the other pressing issues such as human trafficking, child trafficking, the flood that facing all of those Rohingya refugees in the camp in Bangladesh. Though the government knows about it, but however, it has played leading, and even the international organizations, the United Nations, are trying their best to see how they can see forth from our community issues. But however, everyone, I sincerely say thank you for everyone who joined and everyone who was patient enough to wait for this meeting all this time. But anyways, I hope our next live session will be more thankful, will be more on point, and I hope the panelists will also be with us. This one, things happened, and usually they always say that life happens when we happen, and it happened today because we happened too. So thank you everyone for joining this podcast today. Though we didn't take a lot of time as usually, but I believe that next week or next week we'll have more podcasts and live sessions. And stay updated. It's 𝘓𝘰𝘠𝘦 podcast. Follow us on YouTube and also follow my profile on LinkedIn. And I'm telling you, surely we are still low, we're still few, but in some months to come, in some weeks to come, will be many. Thank you once again for taking the time and the patience. I really appreciate having generous people joining us for this outstanding and quite eventful live session. Thank you so much, everyone.